Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be discussing and demonstrating some of the tools developed as part of Genesys by CDAC Hyderabad. So, the first one is Unicast testing tool. This tool aims at benchmarking networking devices for unicast traffic, and it provides automated performance testing of layer 2 and 3 networking devices in compliance with RFC 2544. The performance testing is done on the basis of some test methodologies, and those are throughput, latency, frame loss rate, and back to back. And now let's move ahead and have a look at front end of this tool. This GUI is basically the front end side of the tool, and as you can see that on the left side of this GUI there's a panel listing all the tests. So what we have to basically do is we can actually select the test name we want to run, and then we have to fill up some of the test configuration details like device name, frame size, and some test related parameters like number of tiles we want to perform the test, and speed, resolution, transmission duration, and all those. So let's now have demonstration of some of the tools. So firstly we'll run the throughput test in Unicast. So firstly we have to fill some of the test configuration details, so frame size, and we have to start the test. It will take some time actually, as we have given the transmission duration 60 seconds, so it will take around a minute. And as you can see that the test is completed, and result is being displayed here in tabular format. So these are the informations like test number, R export, T export, trial number, iteration number, frame size, total number of frames transmitted, total number of frames received, frame loss, transmission speed, and throughput in Mbps. So at 64 byte frame size we are getting almost in 7000 in we can also actually run the test for multiple frame sizes, like we have to select the multiple frame sizes. We'll select 1518 and jumbo frame, and we'll start the test now. Now as you can see that the test is completed for 9K, that is jumbo frame size also, and you can see that the frame loss is very less this time. It's 162 bytes only. So this has increased our throughput to 9965 from 9845. So we'll run some other test now. So this was all about the throughput test. Now we'll run the frame loss rate test. So we have to select the test, fill the DUT name, select the frame size you want to run the test on, and start the test. And the test is, and we'll run it again for 1500 byte packets. So let's see what are the frame losses, and as we can see that the frame losses are very less. This test is completed, and let's now run the back-to-back frame test. This test basically determines the number of frames in the longest burst that the DUT will handle without any frame loss. So this will again take some time. Our test is completed. Now we can also run the same test for multiple frame sizes. So what we'll do is we'll select multiple frame sizes 1518 and jumbo frame 9216, and we'll run the test again. So for 1518 the test is completed, and it will show for 9216 after some time. So it will again take some half a minute. Yeah, so the test is completed. So now we'll run the system recovery test. This test basically characterizes the performance of DUT to recover from an overload condition. So we'll run this test. We'll select the frame size, trial numbers, and we'll start the test. Let me scroll it a little bit right side. Yeah, so this is basically the time in nanosecond which the device took to recover itself actually. And as we have given the number of trials as 2, so it will perform the test twice, and this time it took these many nanoseconds to perform the test actually. And now again we can run the test for multiple frame sizes, giving all the test configuration details. Transmission duration 60 seconds this time. These are the ports at end hosts. Start the test. So at 1518 frame size, the system recovery time is 2093 nanoseconds, and now it's performing the test on 9216 frame size. It will again take some 1 minute. Now it should give for jumbo frame, that is 9216 what we have selected. Actually number of trials we have given 2, so it will perform 2 trials for each frame size. So for 1518 it has performed 2 iterations actually. Now it is performing for jumbo frame, that is 9216, so it will take some time. And for 9216, as we can see here, the result is a little more as frame size has increased. Now it will perform the second iteration of the jumbo frame. And now let's move further and perform the latency test for Unicast. Let's fill up the test configurations. Frame size 64 1518 9216. This time we'll perform one iteration of this test for 120 seconds, 2 minutes. And test is running actually, so it will take some time. So this is basically the latency, maximum latency, minimum latency, average latency for all the frame sizes what we have selected from the test configurations: 64 byte, 1518 9216, and these all are the latency values in nanoseconds, which we have synchronized using GPS. this was basically all about the all the tests of Unicast.